I'm Sari Cooper, a certified sex therapist and sex coach in New York City. I'll be your host to Sex Esteem, a new show where we will explore in all its expressions relationships and sex in the modern world. Tune in for fun-filled facts and entertaining tips to having a more pleasurable sex life. So welcome to another section of a Sex Esteem series, Countdown to V-Day 2021. And I'm so excited to have as my guest today, Suzanne Sinatra, who is a sex tech founder, femme sex tech founder, and also her own CEO and entrepreneur, and the inventor of private packs, which
Yes,
yes, so we're going to talk about that today
let's
because
do it.
as we go down into, V-Day countdown, we want the women out there to be comfortable.
Yes.
Right? So tell me a little bit about yourself before we get into your product and how you what's your story? How did
Okay.
you get
Well,
here?
well, first, thank you so much for having me as a guest on your podcast. I really appreciate it. I love talking to very innovative vulva owners like yourself about all things female, as we all are. So yeah, I started private packs after I got a Brazilian wax because I love it bare bones down there. And unfortunately, the young lady ripped off all my hair and all of my skin. And when I got home, it was a mess down there. And I went to the freezer, and if it was like my vagina was like, don't you dare put those peas on me. I was like, she's like, we're done. Put away the peas. Get me something better. And I Googled online for a vaginal ice pack and I couldn't find any. I was like, this is ridiculous. So I got really angry. Now, previous to my, founding this company, I worked on Wall Street for many firms in the marketing department. So this branding, making a product, sourcing materials, manufacturing is not my skill set. But I found people to help me bring this product to market. And you have the product right there.
I
That's
do.
the outcome of asking for help. Yes, I'm happy to like it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how long I'm going to take it out in a minute, but how
Yes.
long did it take you to learn this business that you created until, from the time you had the idea to the time you actually had a prototype in hand? How long did that take?
So that took like 2 years because I was working full time. So I would wake up early, do private packs work, go to my job, come home at 5 and work until 2. And I was going to launch in 2017. However, that summer I realized I was more and more tired and it was different. Fast forward, I go see my gynecologist for my annual exam, and she tells me that I have a lump. She's like, let's get a biopsy. 2 weeks before my launch, I had breast cancer.
My God.
Yeah.
What a warrior you are, Suzanne.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. But really, it was more speaking with the oncologists that work in gynecological cancers and breast cancer because chemotherapy for breast cancer can be estrogen driven. So, what they do, they chemically induce you into menopause. And one of the symptoms of menopause is vaginal dryness. And speaking with other cancer patients in the chemo lounge while I'm hooked up, I'm like, hey, what are you here for? You know? Because we can't go anywhere except to use the bathroom. Might as well have a conversation for those that have the strength to have a conversation because chemotherapy is a very draining process. It was really just observing people that were open to talking to me.
Mm. And
Yeah.
we know, I just did a talk for the Susan B. Komen Foundation in the spring on
Oh,
sexuality, how much it impacts that abrupt not to mention the treatment, but going into abrupt menopause, what it does in terms of libido and sexuality and
Mhm.
discomfort and all of that.
If
So,
if your doctors tell you about it,
right.
that is going
It's
to
a
be a
fact.
soft
It
hint.
just, you don't know in advance.
Correct. If your doctor is only focused on the scientific aspect of cancer versus the holistic aspect that can help overcome your libido and so sexuality, because some cancers you can't have hormonal topical ointments or hormonal medicine to bring back your estrogen because your cancer was estrogen driven. If that's the case, everyone is different.
So we've talked about, I've talked to people about pain and done webinars about sexual pain.
Mhm.
You've had your own personal experience now.
Mhm.
So just list some of the conditions where women have pain with penetrative sex in their vulva and their
Sure.
vagina.
Sure. It could be where you have, I don't know the scientific name, but some people's clitoris is so sensitive to touch. Just the fact of walking gives them a constant orgasm. It
Right.
could be from vulvodynia, vaginismus, chronic or acute yeast infections, or UTIs, even just dryness from allergy medicine. Because the allergy medicine doesn't just dry up your nasal cavity, it dries up all everything. And that can cause you to be dry down there. And then adding a private pack, which is hot and cold, if you heat it up and you wet the sleeve that is provided to you with either like a coconut oil or a lube, the heat turns it into penetrative moist therapy that actually allows it to get penetrated into the skin even deeper.
Wow. So let me take it out. So
Let's unwrap it. Let's unwrap your private pack.
yeah.
So
So
you've got two. So we
right.
provided two, and it also comes in a one set in a three pack based on the symptom that the user has. So if you just go for Brazilian waxes every 6 weeks, you'd only need the one pack. If you feel like you have chronic infections, you want to have one on ice because it takes 2 hours to get cold. You have one already freezing, you're using one, you rest for 20 minutes, you use another one. The three pack is if you're a mom and you want that constant heat because you just had vaginal tearing or an episiotomy from the baby being too big. You are always constantly itching from the stitches. You'd always use it. That's why you buy the three pack. So what you have is the two pack.
So this is the little sleeve that you
Yes,
actually put it in. You don't put it next to your skin. And you said that
correct.
you soak this in coconut oil.
You can use coconut oil, you can use lube, you can use vitamin E, you can even use water. Because once you put the pack in the microwave for 20 seconds based on your microwave wattage, you then put it into the pre-soaked sleeve that you're wetting during the 20 seconds it's in the microwave, place it right on your underwear and relax. You can finish cooking your meal
Inside
or
is
watch The
good.
Crown.
So it's like a maxi pad or a mini pad,
Yeah, a
and
little mini pad,
so it
yeah.
fits right inside your underwear. So
Yes.
you can actually wear it to work.
You can wear it to work in New York. You can wear it on the train, to the train, coming off the train. I've worn it going to cancer, and I use the subway, so I put it on under my, I'm wearing jeans.
Wow. So
Yeah.
we want women, because so many women, including young women, I don't want people out there to think that pain only happens to postmenopausal
Oh
women, or
gosh,
women
no.
with cancer.
Oh gosh,
You
no.
know, there are so many conditions and so many women who experience pain, and we want you to have a good experience sexually. We want you to feel enjoyment, and we want you to be able to take care of yourself. So that's why I asked
Yes.
Suzanne on.
And we don't want it to be a frustrating experience because it's already frustrating going through what you're going through.
Hmm.
And you don't have to, you could just use it just because you want to. You love your vagina that much. You're like, I'm gonna pamper my puss. And there you go.
So it could be that you've had kind of a active evening the night
Yes.
before, and you got this on ice, ready to go.
Yeah. Before you kick him out, you'd be like, hey, can you go in the freezer, pass me that private pack right there. Or you could be a drag queen after a long night after your cabaret show, You take off the tape from tucking, you untuck, and you put on a private pack. It's
Okay.
for it's for anyone that has pain down there.
Interesting. So what
Yes.
have you heard? Now, how long has it been out? When did you launch?
I launched in 2019 on a crowdfunding campaign. Because of COVID, we did have some hiccups in our supply chain, and we got the product in America 3 weeks ago.
Oh, really? It's so brand
Yes,
new.
it's brand new. Yours literally is off the belt. Yes,
So just in time for Valentine's Day.
yes,
So
yes,
not only to buy it for yourself, but if you're have a partner who's
yes,
experiencing discomfort,
yes,
she will love that.
yes. And I would love to give your followers a promotion just for you.
Oh, that would be great. So you know what? Well,
Yes.
when we post it,
Okay.
you will put in a sex esteem, code,
A cute code because
a
we only
cute
do
code,
cute at private packs. Yes.
and people can get a discount, which would be
Yes.
great.
Yes. Would
So
love that.
on your website, it says that you're planning other products. Can you tell
Yes.
us what's on
Of
the back burner?
course. Yeah, so what we do at private packs, we let our customers inform our decisions in terms of product and content. And really, we want to be a destination for all vulva owners to come get information or products that they feel is necessary for them. So the feedback was from new moms that they were wrapping that pack warm around their breast to help with milk letdown. And younger people were using it because they were having not just vulva pain during their menstrual cycle, it was also accompanied with hormonal breast pain. So they would put the packs on ice and wrap it around their boobs just to help with the heaviness and the achiness that comes with having a menstrual cycle. And then we also learned from our customer that they would heat the pack and put it around their belly button during their menstruation cycle. So we're coming out with ergonomically designed breast packs and a heat patch that they can stick onto their underwear. So they don't have to be worried about the private pack fussing around because it wasn't designed to be worn topically on your stomach, but between your legs.
Yep. These
Yeah.
sound great. I mean, I could also imagine for new moms the pain around your nipples from the
Oh,
first weeks of nursing, which is
yes.
incredibly painful.
Yes. And even if it's your type of kink, to have breast play or nipple play with your partner after you come down off the ropes or your nipple clamps, put on a private
Hello.
pack. Yeah, it's not exclusive for moms. We're very adamant on that. We're just for anyone and everyone.
Okay. Well, so you have yet to get more and more feedback because
Yes,
you just launched.
yes.
And I'll have to check in with you another time to see kind of what women are saying and asking for, because I think you're like really like on the precipice of something very
Yeah.
important.
Thank you so much. It's really important to us that we are accessible to customers. So we are looking for retail partners where we can send customers to buy our product. Because if you're feeling discomfort, you just want something right away. You don't want to wait for 2 to 3 day shipping.
Right,
No, we want to be where you're at.
right. So you're in New York,
I'm in New York, yes.
but
The city that never sleeps, but sleeping right now because of COVID. Yeah.
right. Although people are out and about, I have to say.
Yeah, yeah. We just
Walking,
had
lots of walking.
lots of walking. We just had a big snowstorm here in the Northeast, but yeah, people are out today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wish you a ton of luck on this. And
Thank
it
you.
was such a pleasure to meet you. And thank you for being my guest. And
Yes,
happy
thank you.
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's to you too. And thank you for providing this content. No one's talking about intimacy.
Oh,
No
God.
one's talking
That's,
about it.
that's what I do.
And
I
you
have
keep it very honest,
very
very
frank.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
So
frank.
I have a question that I'm asking all my guests.
Yes.
What do you wish you had known when you were younger around sensuality, sexuality, eroticism, whatever, that you know now that would have made a whole hell of a difference in your identity and your sex esteem?
That being a female is not a bad thing. It's not a curse. It's really powerful to be a woman. I mean, we give birth to other human beings. I wish I had known that earlier.
Thank you. Wow. That is profound.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to you too.
All right. Bye.